So I'm doing the Carly Christensen. I don't know how to say her name, but I never even had heard of her until I found out about this video, and I hated the videos at first. But then I watched Bella something. I really like her videos. It's sad that I don't know her full name, but I'll link her video in the down bar. I went to go to work and I realized that I don't work till 11:30, so I'm going to make the video, and I'm really excited because I'm really liking them now. So the first question is, so sorry that my hair looks like a mess, but I wear my hair up for work, so I just put it down. My real name is Rebecca, so, like, I don't know, they just always call me Becca, but that's what everybody calls me. Like, if my parents ever call me Rebecca, it's like, if I'm in trouble, they'll say, Rebecca. It's really scary, because then I start shaking, and I'm like, what did I do? A weird habit of mine, I don't really have, like, any that I can think of, and I was thinking of them. I have to, like, okay, so you know how your head says stuff sometimes that you don't say, like fillers in the conversations? I have to say them. Yeah, it's really weird. I have an OCD almost, where, like, I have to touch certain things a certain amount of time, but I haven't done that in a long time, but I used to always have to do that, like, if I touch the butter. Oh, and another thing is the radio station always has to be on an even number, unless 15. 15 can be a number that it can be on. I don't know why 15 and 21 are the only two numbers that are odd that the volume can be on. I don't know why, but I've done that ever since I was little. And another weird habit about the car is the car doors have to be locked. Like, I've done that since I was little. I don't know why, but I just always have. Like, even if I'm sitting in the back seat, I'll lock my door, and if anybody else isn't in the back, I'll lock my door, and then I'll ask my mom and dad if they can lock it just to make sure they're locked. Okay, for this one, I have a lot of weird phobias. So I'm always afraid of the fact that somebody's gonna steal me, like kidnapped. I know that this is what Glossoper Beauty, one of her things she said was this, but I literally am. I'm terrified. Like, she said that she could go at 2 o'clock at night and, like, go to the grocery store. I can't. Like, I don't like walking outside in the dark. I hate it. Another thing is I'm terrified of water. Like, but the thing is I'm an amazing swimmer. Like, I passed all of my levels and stuff. The last thing I needed to do was become a lifeguard, like, take that test. Like, I love being in the pool, but the only thing is, like, I will not go into, like, I have never even seen the ocean in real life, but if I did, I would probably just put my feet in it. Like, I'm terrified of lakes. I will not go in lakes because I've learned like, I love sharks, but I don't ever want to see one, if that makes sense. Like, I think the reason why I like watching, like, Shark Week and stuff is because I like knowing stuff that I can do to prevent myself from being, like, attacked. It's like, it's by the Summer Party Girls. Love jamming out to the Summer Party Girls because I've loved them ever since I was little. But a specific song is this one.
Strawberry, raspberry, bubble, vanilla, cinnamon, brush off each trouble, blueberry, pineapple, popsicle, dream, rocky road, orange, and lemon, lime, cream.
I really like my guilty pleasure song. I should probably do a separate video on this also because I have so many. I don't like it when people can't hear me. Like, it's a really bad one, but whenever I have to repeat myself, I hate it when people don't hear me. And another one is just drivers in general. It's just annoying. People that drive too slow, people that drive too fast annoy me. People that don't know how to drive annoy me. I just have so many. If you guys want a video on that, just tell me and I will. I don't really have any nervous habits. Like, whenever I get nervous, sometimes, like, I'll just lick my lips a whole bunch, like do that. I don't know, do you guys see that? Like, I'll do that. And then also, like, my foot is always tapping. Well, I have a kind of tiny bed. I forget what kind of size it is. I think it's a twin. I don't know. It's like this big. I usually, like, okay, so you see my bed. Okay, so you see how, like, against the wall, I lay right here, and I have to be facing the wall, so I guess it's the right side facing the wall, but then I like, go like this, but, like, at my grandma's house, I always just have to be sleeping on the side facing the wall. I never, like, got stuffed animals, but my first, like, stuffed thing, this doll right here, she is very beaten up. She is still a security blanket to me. You see her? Yeah, she's very ugly. Her name is Nana Bear because my Nana is what I call my grandma on my mom's side, and she's the one that gave it to me. I don't know why I call her a bear, but since I call her a bear, I guess she'd be my first pet, or first stuffed animal. I don't know. Nana Bear, I just love her. I hardly ever go to Starbucks because it's so expensive, and I don't know, I just never really go there. But I've never heard anybody say this in their Get Your Freak On tag, but the one drink that I love is I love the chocolate coconut one. It's like a seasonal one. I don't like I haven't tried too many of their like permanent ones. I always try their seasonal ones, but I really love the pumpkin spice latte, I think it is, that they get in the fall. I love that one. And then there's one in the winter, I can't remember. It's not apple cider, but it almost tastes like apples. I don't know. But that's usually what I get, is like in the summer I get that coconut chocolate thing, and then in the fall I get that pumpkin spice latte. There are a lot. Like, first off, I do take off my makeup usually, but I don't always. But what I'll do is I'll take off my makeup, I don't really wear face makeup. I wear concealer and a little bit of powder, but it's like a light powder, so I don't really break out from it if I do that. But I don't wash my face at night and in the morning. I never do. I did today, but I never do. I hardly ever wash my face at night and in the morning, and I usually don't even do one. And another thing is priming your face. I almost always wear an eye primer or an eye base. I use the NYX base, the pearl one. I use that one almost every single day with Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells. But I shouldn't say never. I hardly ever wear primer because my primer is almost gone and I just never repurchase it. So I hardly ever wear face primer. I wash my hair out like this, and I have the water facing my back when I shave my legs. But all the other time, I either face the wall or I face the curtain. I face the curtain a lot because oh my god, I've seen so many scary movies, and it's bad for me to watch them because what I do is that there's so many scary movies where people get taken from their showers, like, wrapped up in it. So I always stand, like, far away from the curtain, and I always have to watch the curtain to make sure that nobody's, like, coming into my bathroom. The fact that I can never do the splits in my whole entire life, even I get so flexible during cheer, but I can never do the splits. I can never do that. So maybe that's weird that I can never do the splits, but I don't have any, like, oh my god, guess what I can do? I don't have any of those, sadly. Well, people always say junk food is good in moderation, like it's okay in moderation. Well, the fact with me is I don't eat junk food in moderation, I just eat it. So, I love chocolate. Like, whenever I go to the gas station, I always have to get either a pack of gum, which is lately because I got my braces off, like, in May. But before that, I would always have to get a Fast Break bar, or I'd have to get a Kit Kat. Well, I always say, I used to say this on accident, saying irk, like, you irk me. But now I just say it to irritate my sister because she hates the word irk, and so I just say it to annoy her. But I always say pumped. Like, that sounds really weird. Like, I'll say, oh my god, I'm so pumped for tonight, or, like, amped. I say amped, too, like, but those I don't say those in, like, when I'm speaking. I say those only while I'm texting or, like, on the computer. I don't know why, but I never say it in real life. I usually wear shorts, and I have to wear, unless I'm, like, super hot or something, but even in the summer, usually I wear a sweatshirt. I can wear ones that have hoods, that doesn't bother me. I can't wear zip-up ones because I don't like wearing, like, I can't wear a shirt underneath it, so I'd just be, like, bare and then wearing a zip-up coat, and it'd, like, the zipper is super cold and, like, it'd catch on my skin, so I only wear hoodies, or sometimes I wear shirts, but I actually wear pants a lot to bed. And I never match my pajamas. Like, I literally never match my pajamas. If you guys have any requests, just request them below, and I will do them. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.